after so much technical difficulties, everything's working again. Now, to share it in Discords.
You're kidding. Those things appeared as soon as we got ourselves set up in Fort Mercius. Think what might have happened if they'd have hit us during the battle at Gronder Field. Assuming it was the work of the Imperial Army.
Don't worry about it right now, Ash.
Enbar. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I'd be returning like this. Of course, most of the nobles in the Empire make their home in the capital. In the kingdom, all nobles live in their own domains. So if the capital is attacked, it doesn't necessarily affect them directly. What will happen to the Imperial nobles when their capital becomes a battlefield?
They'll die. Simple as that. They'll die.
Perhaps invading the capital and smashing the Empire. I wonder if doing so could really end this war. Care to share your thoughts, Professor? You say that with such confidence. I want to believe that it's true. Although for now, better to focus my efforts on the fight at hand.
Once this battle is over, what will become of Fargus and Fodlan?
They'll become a part of the new continent.
Peace, you say? It sounds so foreign, so unattainable. But maybe, just maybe, my hope is for a world at peace. A world in which this present turmoil is a thing of the past, the stuff of legends. I believe those who survived the atrocities of war have a duty to create a new, better world. So the sooner we can stamp out such turmoil, the better. We must win, Professor. There is no alternative here. I won't allow for anything else.
It's such a relief that we've made it this far without having to fight my father. You bet I'm scared. The Imperial Army hasn't lost a single battle with my father on the field. If he turns up as a reinforcement during the assault, we might lose. I'd better make my peace with that.
I got it. I made your great plans.
So, Enbar, the capital of the Empire. It's finally time. I never thought I'd live this long. It's like any battle, really. Stay calm, stay focused. Don't give in to the enemy or your own fear.
Pretty much, pretty much. Hello there, Shiny.
Hey, I'm always serious. When I'm chasing girls or preparing for battle. Always serious. That's me. Striking down the Empire is my offering to His Highness. I left the kingdom. What am I saying?
Exactly. He doesn't have god powers.
10 years ago, Dagda and Bridget attacked the Empire from the west. Their final target was the capital. But they were countered at a port town long before they reached their destination. I guess our attempt has been more successful than theirs, all things considered.
Fighting in the capital? Ugh. And we're fighting against Edelgard. Double,
Don't worry
But
about
with
it.
you leading us, Professor, I know
Don't
we'll
worry
win.
about
Yeah! Woohoo! Fighting! I'm a little scared, to be honest. I'm just shouting to relieve the tension, but I'll be fine.
Have you seen what you can do?
We're finally going to the capital. This will be my chance to avenge Captain Gerald. Once we smash the Empire, I'm sure his soul will finally be able to
too.
rest in peace.
I do.
Monica killed Captain Gerald for the Flame Emperor, and the Flame Emperor was Edelgard. I know that the future of all Fodlan rests on this battle. Nothing else is more important. But for me, this is personal. For Captain Gerald's sake, I'm going to give it all I've got and more.
Don't worry, I know you'll live because you're Leo King.
So, Rhea will be somewhere in the city. I wonder if she can sense us coming. If we are able to save her, then I expect you will learn many secrets that have hitherto been kept from you. Are you prepared for that? Excellent. The battle will soon be upon us. Let us both be at our best for what is to come.
I kind of sound off today. Yeah, it's because my one headset decides not to work with my capture card. So I'm having to do with a different pair. It's also falling apart.
Enbar's streets are paved with unhappy memories, Professor.
Pretty much.
I've
yeah.
avoided the damned place ever since I abandoned my nobility. Swore never to return. Now here we are. To return in this manner. Well, I can't say it is
If need
something
be,
I
I'll
ever
have to
imagined.
switch through my earbuds and use my laptop's microphone.
Oh.
I was born in Enbar. My mother and father met in a church there. Not too long after, I was brought into the world. I do not understand how war can happen in such a precious place. It is most regrettable.
Please.
No.
Yes. I was taught from a young age to believe
tired
that the
of the
creed of
snow in my
Seros was
area.
just the way of the world. To question it never even occurred to me.
Excuse
But
me.
Claude and Edelgard are different. They challenge the common wisdom, even defy it. It is uncomfortable to discard familiar assumptions, but that is an essential quality of the visionary. Indeed, true greatness must lie beyond common sense. That's good. I should write that down.
I probably would have too.
Come to think, the whole of the capital is going to be a battleground. The city has such a long heritage. Even so, perhaps it deserves to be reduced to ashes for once. But we can't let the common folk get hurt. We should try to confine the damage to the noble section of town.
Right.
I'm finally grasping.
I'd like to confirm something with you. That seems reasonable.
Professor!
Thanks a million.
Thank you.
Hooray for low times.
For the two of us, this'll be a breeze.
We will be doing.
I'm just not there yet.
Professor! Professor! Perseverance is the key.
Practice is paying off.
I suppose it's working.
Yep, we are. Basically a Kingdom Hearts style final boss. Like, oh, I defeated the final boss. Nope, here's phase 2 and phase 3.
After making preparations at Garreg Mach, the Alliance army marches to Enbar, the Imperial capital.
They do.
In response to the Alliance's movements, Emperor Edelgard orders her trusted retainer, Hubert, as well as the Death Knight, to the front lines to meet the Alliance army head-on. The two forces clash in the city streets.
There it is. Enbar. The Imperial capital and the largest city in all of Fodlan.
It's not just big. This city was designed to protect the castle where the Emperor lives.
My favorite
It's
house
as though
is
the
Black
city
Eagles.
itself is a massive
That's the
stronghold.
one I started with, and I like all of them. But I prefer Blue Lion's story.
They surely noticed us approaching some time ago, and yet...
Our scouts confirm the citizens haven't been evacuated. They're being kept in town.
I've got to hand it to Her Imperial Majesty. Using her citizens as a shield to protect the castle takes some resolve.
I suspect those mages will be lurking within as well.
Troops deployed to other areas are also returning.
If we don't conquer the city quickly, things will get complicated fast.
Judith, why aren't you playable?
We can't search until we conquer the city. Let's focus on the fight for now.
We've kept the Empire waiting long enough. Onward!
Thank you so much. I am grateful. I have gratitude.
So to this day, Dorothea is still #1. Hello there, Ken Dog.
Thanks so much.
Stop dropping Dark Seals now, Death Knight. That'd be appreciated. And you, sir, how do you have built it? You don't even learn it, and you don't even learn Meteor. Pretty much, yep, I'm gonna try to finish it tonight. I'm not solemn yet. It's like I literally woke up about like from a nap about 30 minutes ago. Yeah, where was that in Crimson Flower? Oh no. Should I be scared, Ken Dog? I feel like I should be scared. Why would an enemy have Paragon? That's like double EXP.
We were told Hubert would be leading the enemy forces, but the Death Knight's also with them.
Oh, Burning's
We'll
paramount.
have to take care of both of them, but we won't have time to mop up all the enemy units. We'll have to
Bet,
split
bud.
up and take them on
Is
at the
that
same
a
time, or
challenge?
risk being overrun by their reinforcements.
It's here! The Crest of Flames banner! There, on the other side of the canal!
Uninvited guests, I see. Let's ensure they receive a warm welcome. Ready the artillery. Prepare to attack. Rocks, arrows, magic. Rain death upon the enemy until they are silent as the grave. Reinforcements will fly in shortly. Defend the heavy weapons until they arrive.
There's no stopping me.
At the ready.
Well, you missed it, you two. Claude died to 11% crit from Dimitri at Grokter.
Strategy in motion!
Let's just say Dimitri's not up.
We're all desperate, aren't we? More battles means more strength.
What's my strategy?
Put me in there.
Let's make this quick.
More fighting.
I'm not going down!
Look at my cast bar.
Attack at your own risk.
What's the plan?
Whatever it takes!
Burn until we meet again.
Oof, Kendo.
Let's clean up. Going for the kill. Thinning their numbers.
Guide me well.
I don't think I bring myself to kill my favorite guys.
I'll cut through.
Onward. Child's play.
You defeat me? Left.
I mean 55% magic, bro? That's actually really good.
One of us had
Dead,
to die.
right?
I've still got hidden talent.
Okay, but like on normal, you can grind her onto a free auxiliary map to catch her up to levels quickly. She's not just good as a Ganser. Like, Grimoire Dorothea is actually pretty good too. But I always prefer her as a dancer, mainly because of her personal skill. Actually, yes, I can hit you.
Whatever helps me
I
survive.
think it would be good. I don't know if that would file.
You're making me look bad.
Don't have time for this!
I said get too small. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's all she gets, but like, more sight gets is better, like, than having like one. And like her dancer, like she literally has the boons for it. Being sword and reason.
Hope you're ready.
Lysithea, so she'll live. Because she'll die otherwise. I feel like Dorothea is the best at
A fitting outcome.
because she actually travels with it.
Lament your weakness. I can feel it in my bones.
That's true.
Going for the kill. Stay down. More effective.
You haven't earned my pity. Exemplary. Too easy.
for our future.
That'll work. Gonna need you to move!
You knew the odds.
That is all.
One more. He's right here. Yeah, right? All else fails, you don't trust your hit rate. Just use less than hit.
To kill.
I'm not there yet.
Okay, just Hubert left to deal with.
We are taking heavy losses. We need more troops.
We know what claw build is. This is what it is. You get the nulls at S+. One thing with Lingy you have to watch out for is her defense. Do it, Ken Dog. Do the funny.
It's over. All is going to plan.
Our first wave of reinforcements is here. We'll not be long until the next.
Reinforcements? That was quick. We can't hang around or they'll just keep coming. We'll have to capture the artillery. We can turn them against their reinforcements.
Dorothea has pretty good quotes too.
You defeat me? Left.
I'm getting closer to my goals.
Destiny unfurls. So close.
You got yourself killed.
Valid, Kid Dog. Valid.
The battle is nearing the Opera House. I hope everyone in the company is safe.
This'll do it!
Army, this is my Sylvanica dog. It's okay to feel biased.
Watch and learn.
Has it really been so long since I was in that opera house? Couldn't have imagined any of this back then. The roar of battle.
Going for the kill.
Thinning their numbers.
It really do be like that. Shout out to the boss rush in Kingdom Hearts 2.
We have reinforcements coming in from another direction. Deploy them as soon as they arrive.
This'll work! Whatever it takes!
Don't bother haunting me.
Too slow.
One to remember. I fight and grow stronger. Only natural.
Everyone's equal in battle.
I'm not going down! Hope you're ready!
Big win!
Pointless.
Yeah, big win.
Let's get things rolling. You'll need me for this.
You forced my hand.
That church. It looks familiar. I believe that is where my parents first met.
That church. I've such memories of that place. From a time before I was Seteth.
Here is something to believe in.
There's no turning back now.
You lost that one.
They probably do. In a way. Yeah, also remember how you get this. Only Lawrence, Constance, and Dorothea I know we did this.
Let's finish this!
turn the tides.
It really is trying to really be like that. Yeet!
It's over, lapdog. Your military rule is at its end.
For every step you take along that path, our thorns will cut into your heels.
Ooh, that sounds painful. I'll have to wear thicker soles for the march.
If your boots are too heavy, you won't be able to lift your feet. But
Nice,
enough
guys.
prattle.
Nice.
Hold the grudge if you must.
We must place our faith in Her Majesty. Her victory is everything.
Well done, everyone. Now we can break through into Anbar.
We did it!
We need to hurry up and
Yay.
attack the palace to block Edelgard's movements.
To be expected. Almost done with the meme house.
We've made it this far. Somehow. Edelgard is probably looking down on us from somewhere in that castle.
I wonder if she's panicking or just smiling smugly.
From this point on, she'll be giving it her all, too. Expect her to be tougher than the last time we fought. This battle will settle things once and for all. We'll attack as soon as everyone is ready. Huh? Is that you, Dedue?
I heard the Alliance's army had entered the city. I've been searching for you ever since.
Pretty much. I don't hate
I
you
arrived
either.
not long after the battle at Gronder Field. I am here to kill Edelgard.
Well, if you want to fight alongside us, we'd be more than happy to have you.
We fight for different objectives. I swore to offer Edelgard's head to His Highness. But, should I fail, I will have no choice but to entrust that mission to you. This is the information I have gathered during my time in hiding here. It includes details about the inside of the castle.
I appreciate this, but what do you plan to do? Don't tell me you plan to go alone.
I've done what I came here to do. Farewell.
We'll be fine for like a few
Hey,
turns spot.
wait! He's gone. He's just as hard to understand as his liege was. The time has finally come, my friend. Once we win this fight, the Empire will fall. The subject is heavy on my mind. Odd as it sounds, I believe the forces responsible for destroying Fodlan are also responsible for protecting the livelihood of its citizens. Everything, even the land itself, has been harmed by the chaos of war. Restoring it will be no easy feat.
Yeah.
To do that, the first thing we need to think about is a new ruling system for all of Fodlan. As usual, we're on the same page. I was thinking the same thing. Even if the Alliance Lords and any remaining influential nobles were to divide up dominion of all of Fodlan, they would simply pursue their own interests. Another war would be inevitable. That's why there needs to be a powerful ruler who stands above them all and unifies Fodlan as one nation. If it means I can lead Fodlan to a better future, I wouldn't mind that at all. My dreams await in a future where Fodlan is no longer ravaged by war. There are things I want to see with you someday. I'll keep thinking about the best way to achieve that goal. Whatever we decide to do, we can't do it until we defeat the Empire.
He's basically
Fodlan
Dracula.
can't welcome a new dawn until we win the war. Let's prepare as best we can.
Part 2.
Is everyone ready? The objective of this battle is to defeat Edelgard and rescue Rhea. According to the information Dedue gave us, the throne room is directly north of the castle's main entrance. It's safe to assume that's where Edelgard is.
Don't worry, I'll just send Selene in there.
She's a fellow student to all of us. If there's a path that we can walk together, that would be preferable. But that all depends on Edelgard. If she won't yield, then that's that.
Yeah, by the
If
Lost
showing
Part 2.
pity would
What
put
is
my
it,
allies in
Zemnis?
danger, I will not hesitate to kill her. I ask that you and everyone here prepare yourselves to do the same.
Understood. I think I speak for everyone when I say that we are prepared.
The future of the Alliance. No, of Fodlan is at stake. I have been prepared for this my whole life.
Captain Geralt taught me that indecisiveness is a weakness. One must cast aside their doubts before fighting.
The lives of Lady Rhea and everyone here are more important than all else. I shall be prepared.
Good.
Edelgard is a stubborn one. I don't think she's likely to surrender.
Goddess, please protect us.
Rescuing Lady Rhea is my dearest wish. We must prevail no matter what it takes.
In the name of the Knights of Seros, we'll bring the hammer down on the Imperial Army.
Satisfied yet, boy? Everyone made up their minds a long time ago.
Don't you see,
Okay,
Claude?
let's get started. We're yours to command, my friend.
Okay, but,
Everyone,
like, Zemnis
take your
has, like,
positions.
3
The battle is
fights
upon
like
us.
Kingdom Hearts 2. And the last two consist of Sora and Riku. Yeah, make Judith playable in Golden Deer. Pretty sure should be a lot better unit than Gilbert. Screw that man. Hello, giant demonic beast. And all you mages. Scythia. Mercedes for heals. Pretty much. Constance. Ash pick up blocks behind. Hikari. I am. Guys, if you could go follow Hikari, she makes some pretty good content. She's a good friend. Welcome.
They've made it into the palace, but it's actually the perfect chance to turn the tables on them. Defeating them all will turn the tide of war instantly. Taking a risk on dragging us back from the brink is the only option.
I try Hikari.
Everyone,
and get
prepare
some
for
rest.
a bitter struggle. Victory to the
I know how
Adrestian
bad
Empire!
migraines can be.
There are more enemies inside the palace than I thought. It's gonna take a lot
Pretty
to
much
bring
right.
this situation under control. But if we defeat Edelgard, then victory is ours. Everyone, let's go! Our bashful little emperor has locked herself up behind the door of the throne room. The key should be around here somewhere. We need to find whoever's got it and take them out.
Break it up. Alright, here's a giant table. Pressure sort of safeguard. Where's the one?
Let's make this quick.
First things first.
What's the plan?
Am I so bad? What you're saying?
Don't bother haunting me.
Give me a minute.
You guys hear me okay or no? I switched to my earbuds. I figured I would switch to them, make it easier. Okay, I'll just use my laptop mic now. 20. Pretty much. Actually, let's not do that. I don't trust this mage.
Our bash.
I don't trust this lady. That.
Let's make this quick. You lost that one. I'm not there yet.
I'm your girl.
Yeah, as soon as I'm able to deal with those mages.
I'm sorry.
Once I can get a deal with them, I think he'll be fine. Because I'm like these basically do like no damage to him. So, but this must have been, I guess, Dorothea? I don't remember. Based on the skills. I wouldn't know because I've always recruited her. I like her.
At the ready. Strategy in motion. We're all desperate, aren't we?
What's the plan?
Yeah. I didn't bring Dorothea, but like...
Burn until we meet again.
I said it's these mages right here that I don't like. They hurt Sylvain real bad.
At your service.
I'd be honored. I'm still here.
Alright. Green. First things
Ready
first.
when you are.
Guide me
That,
well.
just to be safe.
What's my strategy?
I think I'll bring that demonic beast out.
Sally forth!
so reliable.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about those at all. You have to use a door key to get into them. Not only it stops those weapons, it also stops the respawning of the Titans.
I wonder how Dedue's doing. Hope I get to see him again.
What?
I've got
It's my duty.
I think I found out about them my second Golden Year run when I used the door key.
You ready? I'm nobody's fool. You make me feel safe.
I will not die yet.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, because Yuri has Kanto with his Hero's Relic, which is nice. Go ahead and take care of this guy, Constance.
Tis no shame in falling before me. I'm in control.
Great work. I must confess, I never imagined that you would be able to pursue me this far. I don't mean to belittle your skills, Professor, but you far surpassed my expectations. Inform the troops.
Is
Destroy
this your,
anyone
like,
who
last
sets foot
resort
in
of
the throne room.
flirting?
Predictable.
Is that it? All for our future.
Watch and learn.
Eight to do.
So close. Must press on.
It's over.
I must lead them well.
A high hitting weapon. draw you out. I'll have Mercedes start going up for the store. Constant's here to save the day.
Witness my power.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, who's like over here? New Lions. That'd be nice. I don't know if it's worth it. That'd be nice. I don't know if it's worth it.
It's done.
If only progress didn't require so much work.
I have to do this.
I'm sorry.
You're relentless.
Right? Yeah, pretty much. You were at 1 HP all the time. What I usually do, I just warp someone to that person.
Infiltrate!
Weak. Pathetic.
Weak. I'll cut a path for His Highness.
Alright. Boy. Tree.
I will end this now!
It was the only way.
Alright. Our
Your
last bolting.
death serves my purpose.
Felix.
I'll help too, okay?
Nothing personal.
I mean, I learned the hard way when Dimitri killed Claude. Like, oh, Claude's gonna get this crit. Nope, he misses, and then Dimitri gets 11%.
Remember the surface.
Behold our strategy.
Alright.
Pathetic. Had to be done.
Ooh, 3 damage of an AoE attack to do. Ooh. Pretty much, yep.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Another victory.
Oh, it never ends. How many more reinforcements are they gonna launch at us? If we don't block up the stairwells, it's never going to stop.
I don't think that's gonna happen, Claude. Not when there's like, you know, huge demonic beasts and a sniper.
Give me strength. Let's keep our guard up. Leave it to me.
Nice, Ken Dog, nice.
More! Good.
A predictable success.
Alright.
Let's finish this!
I was just stronger.
We're gonna attack the dude, which is fine. Suppose.
I won't falter. Without power, who can you protect?
Watch and learn.
I do too. I really wish we could get some of them. I think so. Again, I wouldn't know because I've always recruited Shamir because I love her.
More proof of my loyalty.
Alright. Set us. You can heal the blue. A little
My
is
thanks.
fine, but it's enough to get the job done.
Here is something to believe.
lead them well.
One.
I'm still here.
Short, gay, angry, small girl is gonna die real soon. For the billionth time while I'm playing this game. Middle fortress. I don't want that. Dude, you keep distracting that big guy over there.
Luck wasn't with you.
Mercedes, Scythia, that, Ash, that chest, here. Thank you, Dudu, for distracting the big scary monster.
What use are words? We are both set on our path.
How predictable. But
There's
so
like
be
2 or
it.
3, I think.
I
But
will
they're
now
just stat
show you
boosters.
my true power.
We shall take any opening.
My Scythia, you and I are so alike. We could have walked the same path.
We're alike. You don't mean to tell me... It can't be.
Yet now we're at a crossroads. There's no turning back. Must we fight each other for the things we believe in?
That's exactly what's gonna happen. And I will defeat you, Edelgard! Oh, it's nice to be needed. Let's turn the tables.
Edelgard, return Rhea. Release your grip on Fodlan.
If you strike me down, they will return. I cannot permit what you desire. You are a child of the goddess. You must not be allowed power.
Pretty much.
What's the matter?
Alright.
Your ideals. I understand they're not so far removed from my own. But without sufficient knowledge of this land's suffering, I can't entrust Fodlan to you.
Perhaps. I dare say it's true that I don't fully understand the history of Fodlan. Still, I've seen many things in my life. Don't worry. I'll finish the job for you.
We have this covered.
Pull out all the stops.
Alright, Sylvain.
So, you're another of the goddess's vanguard. You don't have even a shred of self-awareness, do you? Come at me, so that I may put you out of your misery.
I'll do what needs to be done!
I'm sorry, Edelgard. I'm sorry, my girl.
It looks as though my path will end here. My teacher, claim your victory.
Stop tearing
Strike
my
me
heart,
down.
game.
You
Stop
must.
it, please. I love her.
Even now, across this land, people are killing each other. If you do not act now, this conflict will go on forever. Your path lies across my grave. It is time for you to find the courage to walk it. If I must fall, let it be by your hand.
My girl. I'm gonna be playing Crimson Flower after this just for you, my girl.
I wanted to walk with you.
Hooray, 2 more chapters left.
It's over. We were only able to be here because of you. This wasn't the conclusion I had hoped for, even though Never mind. It's over now. The important thing is that we won.
Here, boy. A letter. An Imperial general asked me to give it to you.
A letter? Let's see it. It looks like it's from Hubert, Edelgard's vassal.
If you are reading this letter, that means I have perished. As Her Majesty would never surrender to another, I can only assume she has fallen as well. It greatly pains me to think of this coming to pass. That said, as the survivors, I must ask you to settle certain affairs in our stead. You must destroy the threat that slithers in the dark. I am sure you must recall Monica and Tomas. Their allies yet live. They hold deep resentment against the children of the goddess and the people of the world. And they are biding their time until they can exact revenge. If left to their own devices, it is certain they will eventually bring unimaginable calamity and suffering to the world. I detected their sorcery when you took Fort Mercius.
Yeah, right?
I have deduced the location of their stronghold, Shambhala. You will find its whereabouts.
Oh yay,
in Close.
dubstep.
There is no question that they are the enemies of everyone in Fodlan. Do not allow yourselves to forget that. Lastly, while I cannot say she is in good health, the Archbishop resides in a secret chamber in the Imperial Palace. I have shared the location of the entrance to
Probably
that
the same
secret
chamber where
with the
Edelgard
person
was
to whom
held,
I have
being
entrusted this letter.
experimented on.
I believe that Her Majesty will be victorious. Even still, I must plan for her defeat as well. If you wish to lead this world, I challenge you to rise to the occasion and surpass my estimation of you. Such is your obligation as the victors. And the only fitting tribute to all that Lady Edelgard sacrificed.
Hubert, to leave a letter like this behind, you were a better man than I believed you to be. So, Rhea is alive, and the fight isn't over yet. Those who slither in the dark. It sounds like Fodlan will never know peace unless we defeat them.
Final boss number 3, or
The allies of Monica and Tomas. Well,
final
we knew about
boss
them already.
2.5
I think it's safe
final
to
net.
assume this is the same group who used Lysithea for their blood experiments. And they were also responsible for the javelins of light that destroyed the fortress. But who were these children of the goddess who they supposedly resent? There's just not enough information here. I don't suppose there's any chance that this is his idea of a prank. If so, wow, good one. Hubert, rather than writing a letter, you should have just told us before we fought. Right. We still don't know for sure if this letter is telling the truth. Let's go find out.
You have come to save me.
Not really.
Is this a dream? I have longed to see you again all this time. Is it truly you? Claude, I can see you have grown into a reliable young man. Thank you for supporting the professor and for rescuing me. Surely the protection of the goddess has...
Wait, Rhea. What do you know about the children of the goddess?
Children of... What is this about?
Forgive my bluntness. Someone from the Empire filled us in on a few things. I know it must be painful for us to ask you difficult questions after such an arduous confinement. But we have no choice. We must defeat a secret enemy. Those who slither in the dark. Do you know about them?
Those who slither in the dark.
Apparently, they resent the children of the goddess and the people of the world, and are planning something big, something terrible. They use blood for their wicked magic and are capable of dropping javelins of light from the sky, which are powerful enough to crush a fortress. If you can think of anything at all, please tell us now. We need to know as much as possible about these enemies in order to stop them. This is the critical moment that will determine whether or not Fodlan falls. Can't you see that the time for secrets has passed?
It is true that there is a group of people who have slithered in the darkness and threatened the peace of Fodlan since
Shout out to
ancient times.
Zeramus playing
I
or
am
watching
sure
YouTube.
You have heard the stories of a man named Nemesis.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He's the hero to whom the goddess gave the Sword of the Creator.
Nemesis was originally the leader of a group of bandits. He plundered the Holy Tomb and stole the remains of the progenitor god. When Nemesis appeared in Xanadu sometime later, he already wielded the Sword of the Creator.
Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
I do not know how Nemesis obtained the sword, or why he appeared
Yeah,
in Xanadu.
that's a nuke, guys.
But he
That's
used
not general.
that
That's a
sword
nuke.
to massacre the people there, the children of the progenitor god. From their corpses, he gained even more power and brought war to Fodlan.
That's completely different from what the legends tell us about Nemesis.
A mere bandit like Nemesis would not have been capable of anything so monstrous on his own.
Aha! So Nemesis had accomplices. And those accomplices must have been those who slither in the dark. They used Nemesis. And this time, they used the Imperial Army to once again bring war to Fodlan. I finally get it. And I even understand why Edelgard was associating with them. Just as they were trying to use the Empire was trying to use them. Rhea, there's still a mountain of things I need to ask you. And I will. But I'll leave all of that for another day. You must be weak after living in confinement for so long. Please, rest for a while. My friend, let's prepare for battle. We need to strike Shambhala as soon as possible.
You must not allow Fodlan's bloody history, the Red Canyon tragedy, to repeat itself.
It occurs to me that we never got an answer from Rhea about the children of the goddess. She did say that the people of the Red Canyon were the children of the progenitor god, so I suppose so. But those evil guys continued to plot their revenge even after the Red Canyon tragedy. Does that mean some of the children of the goddess, or their descendants, are still alive? If there's something special about her blood, we can't rule out the possibility. What are these children anyway? And how are they connected to the goddess? I almost disappeared into the bottomless swamp that is my mind. I thought that after we defeated the Empire, I'd be able to see that sight I longed to see. I've told you about my dreams before. I want to break down the wall separating Fodlan from the outside world. The sight I want to see lies beyond that. Honestly, it's a trivial thing to fixate on. Just people, gathered in their towns, living out their lives together, sometimes laughing, sometimes fighting. But the people living there aren't just citizens of Fodlan. There are people from Dagda, Bridget, and even Duscur and Srang. There could be people who were born in Almyra, or countries even farther east there, too. All of those people living together like it's nothing special at all. That's the side I long to see. It's so simple, but still so far away. But this is no time for complaining. We need to focus on capturing Shambhala. Let's hurry up and gather everyone together.
Right?
So, you mean to tell me that Fodlan will fall to ruin if we leave those guys be?
Pretty much.
If this map is reliable, their base is just south of my family's territory.
This story is a bit much to believe. And yet...
It does ring true, somehow.
Remember Monica, the one who killed Geralt, and the old man who was masquerading as Tomas? They were their allies, and the Flame Emperor and the Death Knight were merely their pawns.
The people who were after my blood? They were also the ones who used me to conduct their blood experiments.
As awful as it sounds, they're seemingly fond of using blood in their secret techniques.
Ugh, that's really gross. I could never be friends with someone like that.
I believe they were also responsible for the Javelin of Light that destroyed Fort Merceus.
Hold up, boy. Do you really think that we can win against such powerful foes?
I don't know. But we have to try, don't we?
Since Edelgard can't do it, I guess it falls to us.
They were trying to use the Imperial Army to plunge Fodlan into war. But we nipped that in the bud.
Yeah,
now
pretty much.
We just need to
Pretty
tear
much.
out their roots. And I know we have what it takes to do it.
Hooray! Just this chapter and one more, and then Three Houses is done on my channel, supposedly,
Part
I guess.
2. Verdant Wind. Blues.
Thanks.
Excuse me.
I just don't get it.
What is it, Claude?
Those javelins of light. They were trying to use it to kill us at Fort Merceus, right? But then
Nice,
why
Ken
not
Dog.
drop it on Garreg Mach? They must have known for a while that we were here.
It is not that they chose to refrain, but rather that they were unable to do so.
Rhea, how are you feeling?
I am well enough. I cannot afford to rest while Fodlan is in danger.
What do you mean when you say they couldn't drop a javelin of light here?
Once, a very long time ago, a massive ball of light fell upon this monastery. However, that light mysteriously changed course in mid-air and landed in Aelel instead.
Aelel, the Valley of Torment. So that's what the wreckage of those javelins of light looks like.
The Holy Tomb is not only the location of the progenitor god's eternal slumber, but also a sacred vessel for a power that repels evil. Supposedly, the progenitor god built the Holy Tomb herself to protect her children from the evil light.
So
what
the
you're
children of the god is
saying
gathered in
is
Xanadu because of its
being
proximity
a
to the
guardian
monastery?
of light
But
is
we've fought
bad
at distant
in this
locations
game.
many times.
Despite that, the javelins of light only fell on Fort Merceus.
In his letter, Hubert said that he detected their magic when the fort fell. In other words, because they used a javelin of light, Hubert was able to pinpoint the location of their base.
So they didn't use it before then because they didn't want us to know where their base is?
In any case, those javelins of light must be something they can't just use whenever they want. And they finally decided to use one at Merceus, where they were sure they'd be able to finish us off. It's only thanks to the whims of the Death Knight that we escaped with our lives. And no javelins of light have fallen since then.
It's possible that the enemy hasn't yet realized that we've learned the location of their base.
If so, their guard may be down, which makes this
Everyone
the perfect
fire
time
him
for
in
a
3
surprise
houses.
attack.
Glares.
I will accompany you.
What?
Yeah, pretty
No,
much kill it.
That would be far too dangerous. Your long confinement weakened you greatly, did it not?
Those people have opposed us since ancient times. I wish to learn the truth about them for myself.
I understand. I will not stop you, but please take care not to overexert yourself.
We don't know exactly what we're up against here, but having you around is very reassuring, Rhea. Let's prepare to strike at Shambhala before they make their next move.
Alright.
Professor!
What about... This war might be over, but not war in general. Human beings thrive on conflict. We can't get enough of it. I don't know when, but you know someday another war will begin. That's the way it is, right? War may always come back, but so will peace. And peace is what we fight for.
I don't know.
I thought that after the Empire fell, the Boar might finally be avenged. But something dark is certainly lurking in the shadows. An organization behind the Empire. We'll have to take care of them if the Boar... if Dimitri is to rest in peace.
With Edelgard gone, maybe Fodlan will finally find some peace. That's all well and good, but, she was also the one to put my father under house arrest. So now he's been released and he's taken charge of House Varley. I can't handle it. I can't deal with him. Please, you have to do something. Thank you so much.
Screw Bernadetta's father. Screw him so hard.
Professor, finally, that awful war is over. Everyone lost something, and everyone had to make sacrifices. But maybe we can put a stop to all of this pain and
Pretty
loss
much this
now.
time, they're
Let's hurry to
the
Shambhala,
evil
Professor.
people.
We have to defeat them if we ever want to see a world without war.
Hey, come to think of it. So, the moment we defeat 80, the nobles cozy up to the Alliance and Church. That lot really does think only of themselves and no one else. But then there's Count Burgles. He used to be Minister of Military Affairs. He sacrificed his own life so that all the soldiers and officers who fought could be given quarter. When I heard that, I don't know, that simple act of humanity, I couldn't help it. I burst into tears. You know Count Burgles is Caspar's father, right? I can't even imagine how Caspar must feel about it.
How's this? We saved Rhea and the Empire has crumbled. The kingdom may as well be finished too. The reasons for me to remain in Fodlan are fading. Of course. I've come this far. May as well see it through to the end.
Professor!
Finishing up talking to everyone.
I hope you.
At you.
In comparison to this, the internal power struggles in the Alliance are utterly trivial. Fear will serve no purpose here. The only path to survival now is victory.
Pretty
Perhaps
much.
I will have the opportunity to strike the decisive blow on the enemy commander. Oh, that would secure my place in history for certain.
Wow.
Pardon me.
We crushed the Empire at long last. But there's no time to bask in our victory. We must prepare for the coming battle. We knew there was a secret group behind the Imperial Army all this time. Now we have a chance to make the first move against them. We have Hubert to thank for that. It's also thanks to him that we were able to rescue Rhea. I still have plenty of questions I'd like to ask her. Sadly, I agree. After we return from the next battle, we'll ask her all of our burning questions. Rhea's the only one who gets a break, though. Everyone else had better start preparing for battle.
Oh. What the?
Professor!
There he is.
I have a... You've done it. You did it. You crushed the Empire and rescued Lady Rhea.
Escorts for dinner.
I'm sure the captain is proud of you right now. As am I, of course. I'm as proud as if I'd done it myself. Sorry, I didn't mean to overdo it. We still have to deal with Monica's group. Those who killed the captain. We'll knock them down so hard that they can't get back up.
I thought the war would end with Edelgard's defeat, but that wasn't the case. This may be premature, but I'm feeling a little relieved. I have to consider what I'll do with myself, and where I'll go when this war is finally over. I don't have an answer yet. Let's make sure the next battle puts an end to this war. That way, we can all move forward.
Alright.
The folks we're fighting next aren't normal humans, are they? It's that group who caused the Javelin of Light to fall, right? It just doesn't seem like something a human is capable of. I'm not prone to flinching, but I don't feel great about any of this.
Okay.
A mysterious organization, slithering in the dark of Fodlan. like something
Yeah, we
out
have
of a
one more
midnight
month
tale.
before that.
It appears these fiends have infiltrated the deepest corners of the Empire. After the fall of Enbar, they've remained well concealed. That said,
Probably gonna have to turn my heat
I
up
would
to like
keep an
80.
eye on Edelgard's uncle, Lord Arundel. Something about him sits ill with me.
Oh, he's actually Talus.
Yes. Rhea is sleeping right now. If it is not absolutely urgent, please do not disturb her rest. The long confinement
I
took
like
its
how
toll
in
on
Crimson
her health.
Flower, there are some
Truthfully, she's
extents
in no
where
shape to be
Seth won't
exerting
even
herself
follow
at
Rhea.
all, to say nothing of a military expedition. To make matters worse, we are now facing a very old enemy. One that has conspired against us since time out of mind. Please proceed with caution. I have a bad feeling.
Professor, most of the opera company fled, but they're back in the capital now. I don't know if everyone survived, but it looks like they should be able to mount a revival. They even asked if I'd consider making a return to the stage someday. I suspect I may refuse, though. We're at the dawn of something new. No reason to look backwards, eh?
Hey, you.
He's dead. My father's dead. I'm okay, though. Really. I was ready for it. He was a general in the Imperial Army, after all. Minister of Military Affairs. He gave his own life so the Empire's soldiers wouldn't have to lose theirs. That's a fight that only he could take on. He was such a tough guy. This whole time, I fought side by side with you and Claude. But did I ever get any stronger? Will I ever be as strong as my father?
I mean, just look at your skills and your stats, Caspar.
Lady Rhea still seems weak, but at least she's safe now. I'm praying that she'll be well as soon as possible. Goddess, I beg you, protect Lady Rhea.
Sorry, but as the goddess myself, no.
Have you considered... As history proves, everything comes to an end eventually. I knew that all along, but
I
it
mean,
still
her
came as
two
a surprise.
simps are already
Those who
dead,
slither in the
so
dark.
that's something
It's
at
all
least.
so fascinating and strange. They must certainly have a long history of their own. And when they fall, that will come quickly too, don't you think? That almost sounded like a prophecy there. Am I spooking you yet?
The thing is...
Oh.
Anyway, we've all heard the legend of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. But now Lady Rhea is saying Nemesis was just some kind of thief. Those two descriptions are totally at odds. Which version's correct? I don't know what to think, but I guess that's the nature of history. I wonder what the generations that come after us will say about the battle we're about to fight.
Yeah. Talk to Leonie.
True. These are Monica's people, aren't they? The ones who killed Captain Geralt. Then this is my real opportunity for revenge. There's no way I can back down from this one. No, I'm okay. Actually, I'm eager to get out there and fight. This is what I've been
I
training
didn't know
for.
she was actually taller than Violet. I fear her. I mean, it's Linhardt. He's a Chad. So it's kind of obvious he might come off like that.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see without the cloak.
Professor. Maybe.
Let's see. Calcum. Oh hey, it's Martin's Caspar. No, but here's your Annette. Max out strength, luck, and charm. Yeah, he still haunts us all.
I thought defeating the Empire would be the end of it. But now we're after some mysterious shadow organization? For crying out loud. If only Holst had come along for the ride. But he's working out things with Elmira or something, yeah? Even so, maybe we better warn him about those who whatever in the dark. They might be whatevering in
Nailed
this
it,
neck of the woods,
Baltus. You
too.
nailed it.
Me aside, no one's on the same level as Holst. If the Alliance is attacked while he's gone, they'll be in trouble.
It really is. I like the calming atmosphere of the song and stuff.
Yes, whatever threatens Fodlan also threatens my dream. This folly must end now. Fear is not a consideration of mine. I do what must be done and always have. What is frightening is to have scant idea of what is in store. Now that we know, victory shall be ours.
Alright.
Sounds like there were shenanigans happening behind the scenes in the Empire. I think war was basically inevitable no matter what Eddie did, with those creeps pulling the strings. Come to think of it,
Yeah, best description
I wonder
ever.
if the lady who kidnapped me was... Never mind. Not worth mentioning.
So, whatever in the dark is what we're gonna call him from now on.
Hey! Slithering in darkness. Unsettling, to say the least. You must be boiling to avenge your father, though. You seem pretty calm for what it is we're staring at. Where's your fire, huh? I imagine this battle will be
So
a
yeah, it's
defining
me when
moment
I
in
see
history.
Faulkner's
nothing.
level 14 or level 9 Pidgeotto in Generation 2. I call shenanigans.
Why, hello there.
We'll just do Marianne.
If it is your wish. Everything is within your grasp. If it is your wish. Everything is within your grasp.
There we go. Yep.
Come back soon
Yep.
now.
And now, I probably will just give him everything. Of course, I'll be sure to get everyone else. Except like Raphael, Ignatz, Catherine, and Cyril. But who cares about them?
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. You have a good eye.
Excuse me.
You have a good eye. You have a good eye.
It will probably be a very early stream.
You have a good eye.
Which I'll have to get myself up early for.
A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business.
Okay, Shiny, I'll do that. I will do that.
You have a good eye. 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 A pleasure doing business with you. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing You have a good eye. 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 A pleasure doing business with. Come again.
Hello! Will this one do?
Let's do this.
It's all yours. Hey, tell your friends.
Hello there. This one, yes? I think. Return soon, please.
Be sure I have extra renown for that run. It's assuming it will fit, of course. Assuming it will fit.
Yeesh.
Dog logic. That can work too. Nice.
I've got a question.
Nope. No one's mentioning it. Okay. It feels odd asking the question.
Ah, that makes sense.
Hey, pal. Thanks.
For the two of us,
we
pretty.
I must always improve.
I think I've got...
I think she probably just lets it slide, or doesn't even know it's down there.
Singing is nice, isn't it? The only thing is, I'd prefer to do it without an audience.
Tra-la-la-la-la, sing out over peaks, ring out over valleys, let my lovely voice echo through the streets and alleys.
The voice of a noble 101.
I'm ever so grateful. Professor.
Professor.
Pretty much, yep.
Thanks.
Perseverance is the key. Let's put it to the test.
Let's put this to the...
I'm starting to get it.
I'm a quick study.
Intuition's all I need.
Technically, if this was Silver Snow, this would be the last month.
Hey, Sylvain. Flame.
Sylvain!
Hey, Felix. I'm glad you're safe.
You irresponsible fool! Protecting me like that? You're so weak and yet you always...
Look, it doesn't matter. As long as you're safe. You can go on living, while I...
Stop kidding around! You're not going to die. I won't let you!
Nah, I won't die on you, I promise. You think something like this could kill me? No way. A little magic will take care of the wound. Some bed rest, then I'm good to go out and do it all over again.
Sylvain?
Oh, come on, that was funny. It's not like you to be so concerned.
You really are a fool. The biggest in all of Fodlan. I thought something was off. There's no way you could die from such a small cut. You're so reckless and inattentive. I thought this might be divine punishment.
Hey, that's not nice. You should be thanking me.
I am grateful. You've been doing this since we were children. Constantly fooling around, but then showing up and helping when we really need you.
Basically an
I'll
anime
admit,
protagonist.
Seeing that smile on your face, I almost want to give you a hug. Almost.
A hug? Did you get hit on the head? Come on. Tell me you want to hug me again. I liked it.
I won't be repeating it, you half-wit. You're obviously fine, so I'll leave now.
You know how we grew up together?
That's because they are gay bros.
Obviously.
Do you remember the promise we made when we were kids? About sticking together until we die together?
I remember.
Well, I'm really not trying to get myself killed before you. You know that, right?
I know. But I'm tired of these close calls. You have to stop fooling around. Take your training more seriously. You can die whenever you please, but I'm not going down with you.
Okay, I get it. Once I've healed, I'll get my act together.
Then I hope you have a speedy recovery. Sylvain, thank you.
That's what friends are for, Felix.
Yeah, which was Linhardt. Then DLC added 2 extras.
Relying on a map entrusted to them by Hubert, the Alliance army sets their sights on the base belonging to those who slither in the dark.
And they were roommates.
Beyond its entrance, they are met by a sprawling underground city.
Incredible! Who knew that there was such a vast space beneath the ground?
It's like an underground city. I've never seen buildings like these before.
It's
That's
like an
because
ancient
Alois is
ruin,
best dad.
but not just because of its appearance.
It is magnificent in a sense, but I could hardly call it beautiful. Even the air feels stagnant.
In any case, it seems like we need to go deeper. Let's look around and see if we can find some stairs.
No. It is simply... we must defeat those who slither in the dark, no matter
Obviously.
what happens. But if my conjecture is correct...
Thanks, Archbishop
the
Obvious.
one who they will wish to kill the most is you, dear child. They are aware that you can use the sword of the Creator. Your body houses the same power they once bestowed upon Nemesis. That is why I fear for you. Perhaps. Please forgive my errant thoughts. Once this battle is over, I will explain everything. I will tell you all I know about who you really are.
Although in Silver Snow, you hear
Thank you.
a little bit more than Golden Deer.
I am ever so grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Man, that wind outside's
Thank you
really
very
strong.
much.
I thank you.
Green. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why. Green, Sedith. Zenith is a good option. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could find fan art of it. Oh, excuse me. Fleming switched with Felix. So switch with Yuri. Yuri switch with Cynthia. I'm not too worried about getting a chest.
For thousands of years, we have existed underground, living on only that we might someday see our vengeance realized. Here and now,
So you're basically
that
bats.
vengeance is finally within our grasp. There is but one thing left to do. Destroy them! Damn those who stand with that arrogant goddess to oblivion, away from the world of the living! Now is the time. Remove the binding spell of Titanus. Let their metal bodies be drenched in blood!
Hey, what are those big things?
Perfect, Claude nailed it.
Demonic beasts? No, I think not. They appear to have no will of their own. Someone must be controlling them.
Initiate all that remain! We must advance our preparations!
I'm in.
More fighting.
Thanks.
I mean, I'm also a millennial, so...
What's my strategy?
Don't expect any sympathy.
I don't understand why they have faith bishops when they're supposed to hate the children of the goddess. So I don't know how that works. Pretty much. Lord Arundel is Talus. Banshee, Death, and Miasma.
Let's make this quick.
So, 1, 2... This is 6 spaces away.
I've got no time for mercy.
Alright.
What's the plan?
Guide me well.
I'm your girl.
I'll cut through.
Let's clean up.
I will prevail.
At the ready.
So close. Strategy in motion.
COD still has the best master class of the wards in the game. That's my girl Petra.
Is that it? Whatever it takes.
Burn until we meet again.
Literally my highest level unit.
That took too much effort.
It's like, so charm, of course, extra combat, bow fair, Canto,
Going for the kill.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
Never doubted you.
It had to be done.
Exemplary.
Leave my sight!
All right, next.
Alright. Lysithea, do Lysithea things.
I can do no less. To survive, I will win. War fuels my body and mind. So reliable.
I think Petra has like one of the best time sips designs.
This scope activated. increase output. I don't care if we destroy some.
Well, I certainly can't complain. Really wanted to die, huh?
Nice skin dog. Yuri's also a good chance for a dancer.
Give the goddess my regards, yeah?
Alright. You have a bug.
You are in my way!
Excuse me.
Not for myself, for everyone.
And he's guaranteed to get in with the other Action Worlds. I feel like Balthus would probably be the demo, if anything. Him or Happy.
I'm sorry.
I'll protect everyone.
Sylvain, come down here.
I'm growing, but at what cost?
You have a good battalion. Thought you would kill.
To watch and learn. No hesitation! It won't be in vain. There is still room for improvement.
Dang, you hurt, lady. You hurt. I think I will wait one more turn before I take her on.
You lost that
hoping to finish this before my power doesn't go out. So, ink. So come here. Felix right here. No damage. No damage.
I feel my strength building.
Don't think so.
No damage.
I'm nobody's fool.
Let's go.
Yes. Alright. Now.
It's over.
Still going.
Those awful weapons have been stopped. They were being controlled from that facility.
A hard life sharpens the senses.
Step aside.
What did you expect?
Impressive as always.
Right.
Going for the kill. Setting their numbers.
I could learn a thing or two from you.
Excited.
I won't allow it.
Odd.
Hold a grudge if you must.
Aw, those big things have gone to sleep on us. That'll make moving around a lot easier. A dead end? Or perhaps... No, if we worry about every little detail, we won't get anywhere.
You!
That is the leader of those who slither in the dark. We must go after him with all of our might.
Yeah, lady.
Can't afford to lose. Allow me to demonstrate. All is going to plan. Too slow. I'll end this quickly.
You took me lightly. For now, I'll revel in my achievement.
this space?
My heart burns with pride.
Nice skin dog, valid. Rip Sylvain. Good. You can't reach.
You're nothing but animals, performing tricks in the hopes of pleasing the goddess. You will never see the sunlight again! Gonna need you to move! You will never get to enjoy your victory.
It can't be.
For all Agarthans, let there be light!
I mean, she did take on most of the mages, so it took no damage from them. Boom. She dead.
It's coming down!
I didn't notice the vocals in the background. Exclusive to Golden Deer. First off, how are you still alive? And two, why?
My thank you so...
Take her to her room, now.
That's a serious injury. It's a miracle that she's even alive right now. I'll do what I can, but...
Goddess, please save Lady Rhea.
All we can do now is pray.
Remember when this place was taken 5 years ago and a pure white beast appeared on the battlefield? I only caught a glimpse of it, but I didn't understand where it came from. There were rumors that the goddess sent it to protect the monastery. But now I know better. That beast was Rhea. Did you know Rhea's true identity?
Kinda, yeah.
I once showed you a picture of a creature known as the Immaculate One. Sedith confiscated it, saying it must have been one of Tomas's personal possessions. The beast that appeared back then looked just like it. So Rhea is the Immaculate One. The book said that it was a servant of the goddess, but wouldn't it make sense if beasts like that are actually children of the goddess? Rhea is in a grim state right now. It's possible she may not make it.
Good.
But we have things we must ask her about. Once things calm down a little, let's go and see Rhea. Together. The truth can't be delayed any longer.
Oh. Excuse me.
I am happy to see you two.
Sorry to interrupt your rest. But there are some things that we absolutely must ask you.
It seems I do not have much time left. I do not intend to hide anything any longer.
Rhea, I have to ask, you're the Immaculate One, aren't you? If what I'm thinking is correct, that's what the Children of the Goddess is referring to. In other words, you...
I am the last child of the Progenitor God. A long time ago, the Progenitor God came from somewhere far away and descended upon this continent. She changed her form to resemble that of a human and gave her own blood to birth her children. The Progenitor God and her children shared knowledge and skills with the people of the land. Together, they built a prosperous civilization. But the humans turned their backs on the teachings of the Progenitor God and engaged in senseless wars. Eventually, people began to think of themselves as gods and challenged the Progenitor God herself to battle. The land was scorched in the war that ensued, and the majority of humans were annihilated. I believe that those who slither in the dark are the descendants of those who retreated beneath the ground during that time.
So they'd been waiting all that time for their chance at revenge.
It took the progenitor god an astonishing amount of time to revive the ravaged world. But eventually, the continent found peace again, and the progenitor god, having fulfilled her duty, fell into a long slumber in the Holy Tomb. The children who stayed behind built a settlement in Xanadu to protect the Holy Tomb as they quietly lived out their lives. But then, Nemesis appeared, bringing tragedy along with him. Even now, I cannot forget the sight of that massive canyon painted red with blood. I was never able to forgive those who proudly wielded weapons crafted from the corpses of my brethren. I was the only survivor of Xanadu, and all I could do was wander across Fodlan, clinging to my desperate desire for revenge. I called myself Seros, fostered the founding of the Empire, and prepared to oppose Nemesis and his followers.
Unbelievable.
I put Xanadu behind me to gather the remaining children who were scattered across Fodlan. Finally, we killed Nemesis on the Tailtean Plains, and I took back the Sword of the Creator.
Let me get this straight. Saint Seros is you? You're kidding me, right?
Professor, Claude, there's something you need to hear right away.
If you have something to report, do so at once. There is no need to let my presence worry you.
As you wish. We're receiving a constant stream of express messengers from cities to the east. They claim that an unidentified military force is attacking, and that there have already been a large number of casualties.
What?
The reports indicate that the cities and towns along the East Gronder thoroughfare in the Old Rim territory have already been destroyed. Some villages were razed completely, leaving no survivors.
Damn it! Did they come from Shambhala? Could it be that there were some remnants of that wicked group hiding there?
I have a report. The unidentified military force has crossed the Great Bridge of Myrden. Alliance forces met them in battle, but it seems they have already broken through.
Come get the pizza,
They've
Talus.
already made it so far. Is Count Gloucester unharmed?
The Count is fine, but apparently my brother joined with reinforcements and was gravely injured.
Do you mean to tell me they easily got past a general as skilled as Holst?
They say the enemy general has a weapon that resembles the Sword of the Creator. Even my brother was powerless to stop him.
That's not possible.
The enemy forces are flying a banner bearing the Crest of Flames as they continue their march west along the Aramid River.
We believe they're marching toward Garreg Mach. We are preparing to meet them in battle.
A weapon that resembles the Sword of the Creator. And banner bearing the Crest of Flames. There is only one explanation. The one leading the enemy force is Nemesis himself.
Nemesis? That Nemesis? Do you really think the ancient king of liberation has been brought back to life?
Perhaps the seal was broken when Shambhala fell. An incredible power that we children cannot hope to match dwells within the blood of the progenitor god. Nemesis obtained that blood, so it would not surprise me if that were the case.
The blood of the progenitor god. That's right. He did take the remains from the Holy Tomb, didn't he?
From the blood of the progenitor god, so this. He acquired the Crest of Flames. From her bones and heart, he crafted the Sword of the Creator.
The Sword of the Creator is made from her bones and heart?
The heart of Sothis is the crest stone that was placed in the Sword of the Creator. The same is true of the crests of the 10 elites and the other crest stones. They were born of the blood and hearts of the progenitor god's children. Those who slither in the dark created them, stole them. Sothis never gifted that power to the humans.
The crests of the 10 elites, the crest stones, and the heroes' relics. I can't believe those who slither in the dark made them all. And after that, Nemesis used the Sword of the Creator to massacre all of the Progenitor God's children in Xanadu. In other words, the citizens of Xanadu were killed by weapons made from the remains of their brethren. How atrocious. But I don't get it. The Sword of the Creator that Teach wields doesn't have a crest stone. So how is Teach able to wield its full power?
The crest stone of the Progenitor God dwells within your professor. After I battled with Nemesis as Saint Seros, I reclaimed the heart of Sothis. I wanted to use that heart to resurrect her, even though I had to do some questionable things to achieve that goal. I wished to see Sothis, my mother, once more. Yes, I believed that if I could resurrect my
Pretty
mother,
much.
I could regain all that had been lost.
So, that's the truth of it.
I suspected that your body housed the consciousness of Sothis. Those suspicions were correct. And yet, she merely gave you her power and vanished. My dearest wish did not come true. But you did inherit the power of the Progenitor God. Now, you must use that power to defeat Nemesis once and for all. Fodlan's blood-stained history must end.
Get everyone's opinion on I guess see if they're okay with me being the ruler of Fodlan.
Throughout my life, I'm always calculating, always trying to suss out what will happen next. But this? I never could have predicted Nemesis rising from his grave and coming to kill us all. Who'd have figured, you know? Then again, if I were able to predict everything, life would be a drag. I intend to lean into the chaos.
In the end, I guess it's a good thing Holst isn't joining us. If Nemesis could rough up my buddy that bad, he must be tough as hell. Damn straight. Between the two of us, we can't lose. Not to mention our allies. Death has nothing on us. I swear to avenge Holst. Huh? He doesn't have to be dead to be avenged. Don't play semantics with me.
I won't allow our dream to be snuffed out by one who should be long dead. The coming battle will demonstrate to all the world the power that I, Constance von Nouvelle, wield. You shall know it when you see it.
Thank you so much.
I am grateful.
Hooray, we're almost done.
I have gratitude.
Excuse me.
Thanks so much.
How's this?
Everyone in Fodlan's united, but the what's-her-faces in the dark or whatever won't let up. Let's get rid of them right away. We gotta get some training in so we can crush them. There's not a lot of time, but I'm afraid we won't win if we don't train.
Ghosts rising up from the ancient ruins. No matter how hard we push back, they don't stop coming. They're persistent. I'll give them that.
Could be. Shambhala is destroyed. But are they vanquished entirely, I wonder? Just as Kranya took Monika's form. Perhaps there are some others living above ground. Once this battle is over, I still have much to see to. But right now, I should focus on the task at hand, on Nemesis. As long as Nemesis stands, both my future and the future of Fodlan hang in the balance.
Hey, T. What a magnificent tale. It's enough to make your head spin. Rhea's real identity is Saint Seros, and the one who attacked us was Nemesis, the King of Liberation. On top of that, you've got the heart of the goddess in you. My flabber is completely gasted right now. But now isn't the time for standing around in disbelief. Nemesis has made it this far for a reason. If we aren't victorious, that's it for Fodlan's new dawn. The world will be forever shrouded in darkness. This is the final battle. Finally. My friend, please give it your all out there.
Please.
Professor?
The Fell King Nemesis. I imagine he'll be a worthy opponent. How many foes have tasted my blade? He will be an excellent finale. We will be victorious, Professor. Splendid. Let's do it.
Can I help you, monk? Like, please?
We thought we'd taken down the mastermind of this war, and then the Fell King Nemesis shows up. Well, no matter what evil creatures we have to face, this old soul will keep defending Garreg Mach. Not only Garreg Mach, though. Also Lady Rhea. Also, you. I think Geralt would be saying the same kind of thing if he were here right now.
Did you hear? Our enemy is Nemesis. Unbelievable! It sounds crazy, but there's no laughing it off. We must make our move before they reach the monastery.
Hey! Please. A sudden invasion from Nemesis has plunged the Alliance territories into complete disarray. Against such overwhelming strength, my father and his forces had no choice but to retreat. It was certainly prudent for him to avoid a fruitless death, but as things stand,
I say
he will not
Mary
leave much of an
Cynthia,
impression on
Kendog.
history. So, that falls to me. I will do all that I can for the future of Fodlan and the glory of House Gloucester.
Professor! Just when we think we're in the clear, the legendary Fell King resurrects. Who'd have thought it? Can you handle this getting any weirder? I don't know if I can. I don't know how much of this Nemesis guy is a legend, and how much is true, but I know this. I mean, I'll still fight like I want to die, because that's worked so far, and why change at this late date, right? And if I'm right, and I don't die, would you go have dinner with me sometime?
Absolutely. You don't have to ask me twice, okay?
I keep thinking the war is near its end, then it isn't. When can we finally put this dreadful war behind us? That would be wonderful. Imagine the last moment of combat, then peace. It sounds like a fairy tale. I want to make this a world where there is no fighting, where children can grow up happy and safe.
Nope. That's why I'm meditating. Just when I think the war is over, it starts right back up again. This is the second time that's happened. Meditating is all I can do to hold myself together right now.
I can feel a weight in the air. It is different from before. I do not know this Nemesis person, except what I have been reading. But I am not of Fodlan. My knowledge of this
love
person
your
is
time
very
skip
little.
design, Petra.
Even so, I feel that I can understand it. I know that our enemy has great strength. I am feeling great fear for this battle. You have fear too? You do not look like you do. I have gratitude. I mean, I am grateful that you told me.
How about we throw Bernadetta's father at Nemesis?
The King of Liberation? The Fell King? His name is Nemesis, right? And he was hidden away for over 1,000 years. Wow, that's a really long time all to himself. But that doesn't make him worth admiring, no matter how much I envy him. Maybe? Is that a trick question?
Professor!
Alright, Shiny. Good night.
Just when we thought we made it to the end, another enemy approaches. Can we be sure this battle is the last one? I think you're right. Just a little further to the end. Come on, Professor. We have to win.
Is Lady Rhea okay? She was quite weakened to start, and then she took all those heavy injuries. I don't want to imagine it, but what will happen if Lady Rhea passes away like this? I suppose you're right. Come what may, we should all combine our talents and defend the peace of Fodlan.
We went through all that trouble to finish the war, and now we have to fight again? What does this Nemesis fellow have against Garreg Mach anyway? A vendetta against Garreg Mach? That doesn't make much sense at all. At any rate, I'll do what I can to defend the monastery and Lady Rhea.
My big brother challenged Nemesis. He knew he couldn't win. He just did it so that his friends could escape. He emerged from the battle with a terrible injury. It's a miracle he didn't die. Yes, me too. Dying to save someone else seems to defeat the purpose. I wouldn't do it. He's alive, and in spite of myself, I'm really proud of him.
What?
Please. So we're defending Fodlan's future, huh? Kinda makes my mercenary ambitions feel pretty small. So I'll think about my promise to protect you instead. That'll be my reason to fight. If I can get you through this in one piece, that's just as good as defending Fodlan's future, isn't it? I just hope he's watching.
Shambhala.
An underground city with an entirely different lineage than the goddess? Strange phenomena, driven by a source totally alien to the crest that we understand. Most unsettling. Could it be magic? Some manner of technology? I would like to know the truth of it all. Very much so. I want to know their history, their knowledge. Why do you suppose they chose this place to occupy? I intend to carry out multiple excavations around the city. There is so much to learn. Yet, first we face battle with a king who has defied time. Yes, the excavations can wait, I think.
Life can be tough, you know. But if you've got your friends to help you through, it can be a lot easier. Maybe you butt heads sometimes, but that's okay. That's how you build bonds, right? And I've got friends, Professor, plenty of those. It's true love that seems to have passed me by. But where is my true love to be found? Where is my ray of hope? At this point, I'm just hoping you stay single too. Then at least we can share each other's misery.
Yes. The King of Liberation wakes after a 1,000-year slumber. Feels like I'm living a nightmare. You too. I hope you're not following my lead on this one, Professor. Maybe this nemesis who's attacking us isn't even the real thing. Either way, the damage and death he's causing are real enough. I will fight to protect those who need it.
When you think of it, as one approaches the end of a war, the sacrifices only grow larger, don't they? The winning side musters their forces and attempts to strike a decisive blow,
You picked Dorothea.
while those
Alright.
on the losing side make desperate attempts to turn the war in their favor. Neither side will give. I only wish we'd consider those who lose their lives in that struggle. Yes, exactly my point. Let's be careful to ensure we don't lose our own lives, Professor.
It seems that there are some Shambhala loyalists in Nemesis's forces. As long as they're around, we can expect them to continue with their cruel experiments. Yes, we have to. It's the only way to ensure nobody else will go through what I went through. We must obliterate them in the next battle. It's the only recompense for Edelgard's death.
That's everyone, and now...
Please keep quiet. Rhea is sleeping right now. She does not appear to be very well.
Good.
I beg of you, please do everything you can to prevent an assault from Nemesis.
Before the monastery was completed, there was a massive battle on the Tailtean Plains. In that battle, the warrior Seros defeated the fell king Nemesis and reclaimed the bones and heart of Sothis. Those make up the divine sword that you wield and the crest that you bear. Now, Rhea, Seros, lies helpless. You have our full and...
Practice is...
Professor? Is that really...
Professor.
Thank you.
For the two...
We...
Professor? Thanks. Professor.
Can't let this power...
It's starting to feel...
Making strides. Can't say I'm surprised.
This'll come in handy.
Sorry. One day,
Oh, wow, thanks.
a military force bearing the crest of flames on its banner marches west to Garreg Mach from Shambhala, attacking nearby cities along the way. Rhea informs the Alliance that the enemy's general is none other than the ancient Fel King Nemesis. And so, the Alliance army prepares for their final battle, hoping to put an end to Fodlan's blood-stained history.
And before I start another war.
What's the plan, my friend? I thought you'd say that. And of course, I'll be joining you. What about the rest of you? Our enemy is a monster of legend. As always, there's not a shred of proof that we can win.
A foolish inquiry, Claude. I must finish what my father started.
Started? Your father ran away before the battle even began.
Well, all the more reason why I, as his heir, cannot flee now.
I'm in. I need to get back at him for hurting my brother. I'm not going to let him get away with it. I, too, will fight until the end. I wish to protect Fodlan's future.
I feel the same as Lysithea. It would hardly be fitting for Captain Gerald's apprentice to bow out now. I'll show them everything he taught me.
I will give it my all as well. For the Professor, for Claude, and for all of you who helped make me as strong as I am now.
Look at how reliable you kids have become. You've trained them well, Professor. This Nemesis guy should be arriving soon. Is everyone ready?
It's finally time. We're counting on you. Our lives, let's defeat this dusty old king of liberation and put an end to this history of lies. Once we've done that, there'll be nothing holding us back. A new and brighter age will begin. Let's go, my friend. Fodlan's new dawn awaits.
Inventory, Soldane. That. Chalice. Lance. Definitely take this. Take Thunderbrand. chalice, not golden mirror bracelet. Go ahead and take Gordovis. And it's Lysithea, bring Yuri, pair up with Ingrid. Swain. Ned. Asgard. We'll bring Yuri in. So why not? And
Nemesis is here, and with more soldiers than expected.
A swamp, huh? But there's something about it. It looks odd somehow.
Can't breathe. He should not have done that. Be careful. The water is poisonous to the living.
Looks like we better not get near that swamp. Try to avoid it during the fight.
I think there's a Milgrimmery.
I will prevail.
What I need to do, I need to...
I'll cut through.
I'm your girl. I'm nobody's fool.
More fighting.
Too easy. Leave my sight! It was meant to be. I fight and grow stronger. Only natural.
You're so on top of it.
16.
At the ready. Hold a grudge if you must. Sorry, but I must. The weak fall, the strong live.
Why did not screenshot that?
Let's make this quick. I will not die yet. What's my strategy? Here is something to believe in.
Huh? I think they've got some sort of magical link with Nemesis.
Could the magic be protecting him?
Not sure, but we'd better take out his 10 commanders before taking him on. 9 more commanders remaining. We just killed number 10. These can't be the 10 elites, can they? Nah, not likely.
I'm in.
At your service.
Put me in there.
I'll do my best.
What's the plan? Don't bother haunting me.
Saros, I will kill you. Do not get in my way.
So that's Nemesis. You're a crusty old bastard, you know that?
All those who stand in my way will be destroyed.
Optimus. I was just stronger. Work. Gonna need you to move. Whatever it takes.
Give me strength! I had to protect my friends. One step closer to victory.
I'm sorry! This is for the best, right?
There is much to learn from battle.
You're relentless. No time to slow down.
Too slow.
All right, next.
It's over. Another victory.
I could learn from that.
Excuse me.
You're in my way!
We must press on.
Too easy. You knew the odds.
Watch and learn. Here is something to believe in.
This could turn the tides.
Right.
You got yourself killed. Now he can't call any more demonic beasts. Time to see off his allies.
Right. Scatter. Okay, the waiting game. Where is this?
Is that it? Obvious.
Look! The swamp cleared!
so cold in my area.
Is that it? Let's finish this! That took too much effort. Optimus! Gonna need you to move! Is that it?
Watch and learn. No hesitation!
Funny enough, that's how my real name's actually spelled.
Pointless. Obvious. Whatever it takes. Yeah! I was just stronger. Is that it?
Here is something to believe in. I must lead them well.
Obvious. Gonna need you to move!
You guys can't touch Sylvain.
I'll cut you down! Yeah! Too easy. Leave my sight! That much closer. I fight and grow stronger. Only natural.
Looking good.
Right?
You knew the odds.
This.
Hope you're ready. Attack at your own risk. That's a win for everyone.
Valid.
Piece of cake. So close. Lead now.
all desperate, aren't we?
Don't try and stop me! Who's next? Get in line!
Whatever it takes!
No use! Not for myself, for everyone.
It won't be in vain.
It's over!
All is going to plan.
Is that it? Don't bother haunting me.
Nice.
I must keep going.
Too easy. I fought and won. Hey, can you speak? Just puppets controlled by Nemesis. Well, they're the strongest puppets I've ever known. More battles means more strength. Took some doing, but now's our chance to face off against Nemesis.
Let's finish this!
Burn until we meet again.
Alright, almost done. Before you Yikes.
Feeble creature, prepare to die!
Hold a grudge if you must. I'm not going down!
The results speak for themselves.
I'll grow as strong as I can.
That one seemed to work. We're almost done. Let's go, my friend.
What is this, Dragon Ball Z?
You are a foolish child.
Tough talk from the guy who's lived too long. Allow me to fix that!
You are all pathetic weaklings.
Right?
You lack the courage to challenge me in lone combat.
Yet we have the strength to scale the walls between us, to reach out our hands in friendship so we can open our true hearts to one another. That's how we win!
Friendship is my power cliche.
Future historians will refer to this day as the new dawn of Fodlan. Of that, I have no doubt. It's up to you now, Teach. As for my path...
Now to marry Sylvain for like the billionth time. Again.
A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. The ambitions of the Fell King Nemesis were crushed, averting what could have been the greatest crisis in the history of Fodlan. After 5.5 years of war, a new age was set to begin. Country, faith, history, all that had once formed the order of the world was wiped clean. The heroes whose very hand saved Fodlan from a dark fate commenced with the building of a new society. The leaders of this new, unified Fodlan began their walk down a seemingly endless path. One towards a world that would cherish differences in race and belief. One where all life would be valued equally. Those leaders clung to the hope that their path would not end with Fodlan, that it would someday span the seas to Dagda, and beyond the throat to Ulmyra.
Professor, I've been waiting for you a while. I've just been out here watching the sky grow lighter. No, it's okay. I just got here way too early. It's really just hitting me. For the past 5 years, we've been fighting and fighting. But now the war's over. It's time for a new way of life. So, I've decided I want to take responsibility for my own fate. That's right. My crest doesn't decide my fate. I do. It's time for the first step in the right direction. I don't want to marry a girl who wants to use me for my crest, or a girl who someone else chose for me. I want to marry someone I really care about. And, you know, maybe I can't, but I'd like to try. You don't believe me? I probably should have seen that coming. In that case, I'll just have to propose to you over and over again, until you know I'm serious. Marry me. I'd do anything for you. I'm done lying, especially to myself. You mean... If we're together, I don't even care if I stay locked up inside for the rest of my life. If you told me you didn't want me to look at another woman, I'd go blind for you. Sorry about that. I got a little excited. I've spent my whole life relying on flowery language, so it's a bit hard to rein it in. Okay, calming down now. I'm just over the moon about this. With you by my side, I'm excited to find out what this new way of life is all about. We fought hard for today, and I'm beyond happy just to be alive. And now, I'm engaged to the perfect woman. Strike that. You know what? My happiness isn't what I care about today. I'm going to spend the rest of our lives together trying to make you happy. I promise.
My boy, my Sylvain. I totally... Good, she died. Good, you died. Okay, Sim. I like Dorothea. Sylvain had so many battles. Golden Deer, done. Story about friendship, pretty much. Good, a little bit easier than Silver Snow. Otherwise, it was good. I give the route 7 out of 10. That's what I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for watching. Pardon me. See you in the Discord. And thanks whoever else is lurking.